A dream comes true. For years I'd imagined this moment, landing in a country so vibrant, so full of life, and now, it was finally real. The anticipation had built up for months, and as the plane touched down I felt a rush of excitement and gratitude. I stepped off the plane and the air hugged me, warm, sweet, and full of promise. There was a subtle scent of tropical flowers mixed with the distant aroma of street food, and it instantly made me feel like I was somewhere special. This was it. I was finally in Indonesia. My heart was pounding with excitement, every sense was heightened, and I couldn't help but smile at the thought of all the adventures waiting for me. I'd seen photos of temples, read about the food, and now I was here to experience it all. The guidebooks and travel blogs had only hinted at what was possible, but nothing could compare to the real thing. The airport buzzed with new sounds and faces, a beautiful kind of chaos. Laughter echoed off the walls, announcements played in a language I was eager to learn, and everywhere I looked, people were reuniting, saying goodbyes, or just beginning their own journeys. Everything felt so alive. The colors were brighter, the sounds like music. Even the signs and advertisements seemed to dance with energy, promising adventure at every turn. Smiles everywhere made me feel instantly welcome. The warmth of the people was unmistakable, and it felt like the whole country was saying, "Selamat datang," welcome. I probably looked like a wide-eyed tourist, but I didn't care. I wanted to soak in every detail, from the intricate batik patterns on people's clothing to the way sunlight filtered through the airport windows. This was a moment to remember, arriving somewhere new, yet feeling like it was waiting for me. I paused, took a deep breath, and let the reality of it all sink in. My plan for the next 30 days: have no plan, just wander, get a little lost, and let Indonesia reveal its secrets. I wanted to let curiosity be my guide, to follow the unexpected and see where it led me. Sometimes the best things happen when you don't plan them. The most memorable moments are the ones you stumble upon by chance, when you're open to the world around you. You turn a corner and find an amazing restaurant, the kind you'd never read about in a guidebook, where the flavors are bold and the atmosphere is alive with laughter. Or hear about a hidden waterfall from a friendly local, and suddenly you're hiking through lush jungle, discovering a place that feels like your own secret paradise. That's the kind of travel I love, being open to whatever comes, wandering through markets, tasting new foods, and letting the rhythm of the city guide me. Even the simplest moments, like chatting with a taxi driver or learning a few words of Bahasa Indonesia, felt like small victories, little connections that made the world feel smaller and friendlier. As I took my first taxi ride, I watched mopeds zip by, tall buildings beside colorful houses. The city was a living mosaic, a blend of tradition and modernity, old and new side by side. It was a reminder that Indonesia is a place where history and progress walk hand in hand, where every street tells a story. I knew this journey would be more than a vacation. It would be a lesson in culture, food, kindness, and myself. Every meal, every conversation, every new sight would teach me something. I was ready to be a student. I wanted to write down every feeling, every discovery, and remember what it felt like to be truly present in a new place. Indonesia was my new school, and I was eager for my first class. Whether it was learning to eat with my hands, watching a traditional dance, or simply listening to the city's heartbeat, I was ready to learn. The adventure had officially begun. With every step I felt more alive, more open, and more grateful for the journey ahead. My first mission in Indonesia was simple: eat. But little did I know this journey would be a deep dive into the heart of Indonesian culture. Walking down a busy street, the smells were incredible: spices, grilling meats, sweet sauces. My stomach rumbled. The air was thick with the aroma of adventure. I spotted a crowded food cart, always a good sign. The locals know where the best food is, and I was eager to join them. The man was making nasi goreng, fried rice, but a masterpiece. Each ingredient was added with precision, creating a symphony of flavors. He tossed it in a wok with a rhythm like music. The sizzle and clatter were a melody that promised something extraordinary. The plate he handed me was golden brown, topped with a fried egg and crispy crackers. It was a work of art, almost too beautiful to eat. My first bite, a party of sweet, savory, and spicy flavors. Each mouthful was a celebration, a burst of joy that danced on my taste buds. This wasn't just food, it was happiness on a plate. The kind of happiness that makes you close your eyes and savor the moment. I ate every bite and could have eaten more. It was that good. I felt a sense of fulfillment, not just in my stomach, but in my soul. The next day, I tried satay ayam, chicken skewers grilled over coals dipped in creamy peanut sauce. The smoky flavor combined with the rich sauce was unforgettable. Sitting on a plastic stool, I savored every bite as the city buzzed around me. The hustle and bustle added to the experience, making each bite even more special. Food brings people together, and through these flavors, I felt connected to the city. It was as if each dish was a bridge, linking me to the heart of Indonesia. Every day brought something new, a new dish, a new story, a new adventure. Rendang, bakso soup, fresh coconut water, even durian. Each one was a unique experience, a new chapter in my culinary journey. Each meal was an adventure, each dish a story about the culture and people. Through food, I discovered the soul of Indonesia, one bite at a time. Jakarta is a sprawling metropolis, overwhelming at first glance but pulsing with energy and full of heart. The city stretches as far as the eye can see, a patchwork of skyscrapers, bustling streets, and hidden corners waiting to be discovered. It's a place where every day feels like an adventure and every turn brings something unexpected. My journey began in Kota Tua, the old town, where history lingers in the air. Surrounded by grand Dutch colonial buildings, I watched families picnicking and children playing in the square, their laughter echoing off the old stone walls. The sense of community here is strong, and the past feels alive in every brick and cobblestone. I couldn't resist renting a bright, colorful bike and joining the fun. Wobbling around the square, I found myself laughing with strangers, sharing smiles and stories without needing to speak the same language. It was a simple joy, but one that made me feel instantly at home. Wandering deeper into Jakarta's maze-like alleyways, I stumbled upon scenes of daily life, children kicking soccer balls, women cooking fragrant meals, and neighbors chatting on doorsteps. The warmth and friendliness of the people here is infectious, and I was greeted with endless smiles wherever I went. A simple drink from a street vendor became a joyful moment, even without words. The vendor's grin, the clink of ice in a glass, and the refreshing taste of something new, these small interactions made me feel connected to the city in a way I hadn't expected. I visited the magnificent Istiqlal Mosque, the largest in Southeast Asia, its vast halls filled with light and a sense of peace. The architecture is breathtaking and the atmosphere is welcoming to all, regardless of background or belief. Just across the street stands the Jakarta Cathedral, neighbors in both geography and spirit, sharing space and mutual respect. Seeing these two iconic places side by side was a powerful reminder of the city's commitment to harmony and understanding. That spirit of unity and togetherness is woven into the fabric of Jakarta. People from all walks of life come together here, creating a vibrant tapestry of cultures, traditions, and friendships. It's truly inspiring to witness. Jakarta is a city of contrasts. Gleaming skyscrapers tower over bustling traditional markets, where the scent of spices fills the air and vendors call out to passers-by. There are fancy restaurants serving world-class cuisine, and just steps away, street food stalls offering delicious local dishes late into the night. The choices are endless, and every meal is an adventure in itself. Amid the city's constant bustle, I found quiet moments of beauty and connection, a peaceful park, a cozy cafe, a friendly conversation with a stranger. These moments reminded me to slow down and appreciate the little things. As I left Jakarta, my heart was full, grateful for the city's warmth, its surprises, and the unforgettable memories I'd made. This city truly is a place of wonderful surprises, and I can't wait to return. From Jakarta, I flew to Yogyakarta, Jogja, the cultural heart of Java. The city felt calmer, more artistic, with street art, galleries, and batik workshops everywhere. I watched an artist create intricate batik patterns, mesmerizing. At the Sultan's palace, I saw royal guards and listened to the soothing gamelan orchestra. The Sultan is more than a ruler, he's a guardian of tradition. Wandering the narrow streets, I found a bird market and explored the Taman Sari water castle, imagining ancient times. Jogja's creative energy was everywhere, from students to artists. I spent an evening at a Ramayana ballet, an epic told through graceful dance. History here isn't just in books, it's alive in the art, music, and people. Before dawn, I set out to see sunrise at Borobudur Temple, the world's largest Buddhist temple. Climbing ancient stone steps in the dark, I joined others, waiting for magic. The sky shifted from purple to pink to orange as the sun rose behind a distant volcano. Light touched the bell-shaped stupas and the temple glowed. Mist blanketed the valleys below, a breathtaking sight. I felt small, peaceful, and grateful to witness such beauty. Walking among the stupas, I peeked at serene Buddha statues. I felt connected to centuries of seekers who came here for peace. That morning wasn't just sightseeing, it was a profound, soul-touching experience. After Java, I flew to Bali, the island of the gods. There's a special energy here, felt in daily offerings of flowers and incense everywhere. In Ubud, I biked through lush rice terraces, watching farmers work as they have for generations. I visited a monkey forest, mischievous monkeys everywhere. The beaches were stunning, especially at Uluwatu, where I watched surfers and a dramatic sunset kekak fire dance. But Bali's real magic is in the little moments: a market vendor's smile, gamelan music, a meal of baby guling. The Balinese philosophy, Tri Hita Karana, harmony with God, people, and nature, shapes everything. It's a beautiful way to live, and something I hope to carry with me. The food, temples, and beaches were amazing, but the people are Indonesia's greatest treasure. From the start, I was greeted with genuine warm smiles. People were curious, proud, and eager to share their country. One rainy day, a family invited me in, shared tea and laughter, treating me like family. Again and again, strangers became friends: fishermen, students, grandmothers in markets. These small acts of kindness were the highlights of my trip. I learned the word terima kasih, thank you, or literally, receive love. In Indonesia, I received so much love. To everyone I met, terima kasih. You are the heart and soul of your beautiful country. Every traveler gets lost. One day, searching for a hidden waterfall, I wandered off the path, unsure and alone. I kept going, and suddenly, there it was, a secluded waterfall, my own private paradise. That feeling of being lost made finding it even more special. Sometimes getting lost isn't about place, it's about being present. Sitting in a coffee shop watching life go by, I found peace in the moment. Indonesia taught me the beauty of slowing down, of wandering without a plan. Sometimes, when you're lost, you find what you didn't know you were looking for: a hidden waterfall, a moment of peace, or a piece of yourself. 30 days in Indonesia flew by. On the plane home, I looked at my photos: temples, markets, food, but most importantly, people. Indonesia changed me. It opened my eyes and heart. I learned happiness isn't about things, but about kindness, community, and gratitude. The greatest souvenir: a new perspective on life. Travel is the best education, it connects us all. If you get the chance, go to Indonesia. You won't be disappointed. I'll keep exploring, and I hope you'll join me. Thank you for coming along, or as they say in Indonesia, terima kasih.